Now we're asking if we need a new royal yacht to honour the Queen.
I think it's a great idea. I think, yeah, sure, we couldn't find 20 million to give the most disadvantaged kids in the country free school meals during a pandemic where their parents were out of work. And sure, we're now seeing the worst fall in living standards since the 1950s. But I think what we really need to spend £200 million on is a golden boat.
I realise you're being sarcastic.
Really?
Yeah. Femi doesn't look at any big picture. Femi's like a stats machine, you know, rat-a-tat-tat on the issues that you care about and the figures that
so
cost
annoying.
and all that kind of stuff. I would have been ambivalent about a royal yacht before the death of Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II. But seeing the world reaction to that, do we not realise what a massive asset our royal family is? And if we can put them on a yacht that only costs £200 million and take a member of the royal family around the world. Can you imagine King Charles III sailing into New York Harbour on the royal yacht? America would go nuts. And it would generate. It would go nuts.
I don't know.
It would generate billions and billions of pounds of trade for this country.
Yeah.
And the same would absolutely happen. I'm glad you find that funny, Femi, because the facts are there. Do you know that even though we haven't got a deal with America, an official deal with Biden, they're our biggest trading partner?
Okay, Femi, you don't agree?
Oh, God, you're still hanging on about this post-Brexit trade deal with the US. Liz Truss has already said that it's not going to happen, but you think if we sail to America on a yacht, then it's somehow going to suddenly magically appear. It will not do anything for the people that are skipping meals to feed their kids. It will not do anything for the people who can't heat their homes this
bigger
winter.
Picture. Bigger picture.
Oh, yeah, sure. We should look at the big picture. All the poverty in the UK, that's small fry. Let's just focus on the rich.
If the economy grows, everybody gets better. The economy can grow by generating trade with a royal yacht.
The economy grows, but by helping the people who actually spend money in the economy actually pay for their bills, and right now they can't. So that £200 million could go towards helping people here in the UK, rather than going to the literally the most privileged people in the country.
I think a royal yacht would be ideal, but for the king to invite people on it so he can keep his feet on the ground.
Wait, you want King Charles to go around the UK in a yacht to meet people around the UK? I mean, like, Megabus is another option.
You see, the thing is, our royalty is so out of touch with us.
And you think a jewel-encrusted yacht will make them more in touch with our average person?
Yeah, they need to be.
Okay, Graham, thank you. Just to say, the Abramovich yacht is called the Eclipse. It's 533 feet long.
That's one of his. We're going to need a bigger boat.
And it's got to be bigger than Abramovich's, hasn't it?
Why is it got to be bigger than Abramovich?
Well, but if you're going to get a trade deal, you have to have a big boat.
No, rubbish. It's got to be unique.
Introduction that you already know. Suicide, death row, ride slow-mo in the photo with no woes. Kicking it toe-to-toe with the po-po. All of the smoke that I blow become a no-show. Hiding up the stove, never got your whole froze in the snow globe. Leave them hollering, no-mo. So when I pull up, when I glow up, don't show up, you know.
Yeah, I tried another recipe for the chili. You let me know if you like this, okay? You like that? It's just a little bit different. I think I just added maybe like 3 or 4 different types of seasonings. You want some?
Add some more.
Want some?
Add some more meat and sauce.
Some more meat and sauce? There's lots of meat in there and sauce. You like it?
Stir it up a little bit.
Oh, this is going to be one of my favorites then.
It's pretty good.
You for a photo, and then I saw.
How long have you been waiting out here?
2 hours.
2 hours.
6:45.
What's your name?
Karis. Carol. Yeah.
Carol.
Yeah.
How you doing?
I'm doing so good. Oh my god. Is there any way like someone could take a picture of my phone?
We can do it.
Yeah.
We'll do 2. Let me take a selfie really quickly, and then I'll give it to them. I got some long arms. Ready?
Yes.
Okay, let's get this light.
Yeah.
You come here. You come over here.
Oh, I come over here? Okay.
Ready? All right, and then we'll get another picture. Thank you, Erica.
Oh. I want to take a picture of myself. Ready?
All
One.
right, you're shaking. Hold on. Let's shake this off. You don't want that picture, right?
Yeah, okay. I'm sorry. I just
okay.
don't believe it. I just don't believe it. Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
1, 2. Oh,
Sorry.
that's okay. 1, 2, and 3. I'm gonna take one more. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for waiting.
It's so nice to meet you.
What a pleasure to meet you too.
Oh my God.
Here, let me get it.
Oh my God.
You know what we should do?
I don't.
Carol is right.
Yeah.
All right, it's me and Carol. How you doing, Carol?
Good.
It's good to meet you.
It's good to meet you too.
You've been waiting out here for 2 long minutes. Or a little longer, maybe.
Yeah.
But thanks for waiting. It was good to meet you.
Good to meet you too.
What school do you go to?
Crosstown High.
Crosstown High?
Yeah.
Well, I'm talking to the coolest kid at Crosstown High now. What grade?
I'm in 10th grade.
Nice. Sophomore. Great.
Yeah.
How's your grades?
My grades are really good. I have all A's.
Oh, excuse me. Okay, cool. The opposite of what I had in 10th grade. All right, it's good to meet you, Carol.
It's good to meet you too.
Bye-bye.
This is the entire story in one TikTok. About 6 years ago, a girl found my modeling pictures on Instagram Explorer and became obsessed with me. She began watching my Instagram stories every single day, and one day when I said I was going down to Fashion Island to pick up a new smartwatch, she followed me down there. While we were down there, she hacked into the location software on the smartwatch and began tracking me daily, even setting up chance encounters around town. She would bump into me at the grocery store or at Starbucks, eventually following me all the way to Disneyland one day and getting in line right behind me at Space Mountain so she could talk to me for 45 minutes while we were stuck in line. It felt magical and natural that we started dating immediately. Before our first date, she had watched me go to the grocery store and pick out my favorite snacks in the aisle. So when she suggested, hey, why don't we have our first date at your place? We'll watch a movie and I'll bring over the snacks. She walked through the door with my favorite snacks, which she watched me pick out herself and said, hey, these are my favorite snacks. I hope you like them too. I was absolutely in love, and this continued for the 4 years that we dated. The only person that she had ever told that she had found me this way and tracked me this way was her best friend and business partner. Their company eventually went belly up, and my girlfriend used a high-powered lawyer system and some family connections to make sure she got all the remaining assets out of the company. As revenge, the friend came to me and told me everything about the tracking and how she had met me and obsessed over me for the last 4 years. At that point, I confronted my girlfriend and said, hey, look, I will forgive you for everything if you tell me the truth right now. She told me the truth about all the tracking, and I still left. I took about 2 months to find myself after all of that mayhem and then booked a once-in-a-lifetime Mediterranean cruise. It was on that cruise that I ended up getting a girl pregnant during a one-night stand. When my ex heard that there was going to be a shotgun wedding set up, she called the food vendor the day before the wedding, impersonated my wife, and canceled our food catering services the day before the wedding. We had to hire a local pizza vendor to fill that void. We didn't let my ex faze us and continued our own journey. During our second month back in California, she was on the beach when a flock of seagulls attacked her, and her fight or flight instincts kicked in, and she's a human woman and she doesn't know how to fly, so she fought, and she accidentally kicked one of the birds in the head and killed it. We left the beach thinking nothing had happened, but because it was an endangered species, the police got involved, found her toenail in the bird's beak, and matched it to her DNA that's in the system. Her DNA is in the system because she did a back handspring onto a girl during the halftime show in college. That girl's parents thought she did it on purpose, and they filed assault charges, so her DNA is in the system. Since her release, she has given birth, and we are a happy family here.
To the person who thinks you can out-sing Billy and ruin all my videos.
I'm not afraid anymore.
So I ask you this, why should my hard-earned tax dollars go to paying for hurricane victims? I didn't choose to live in a low-lying state constantly racked by tropical storms. No, that's on them. That was their decision. They had the freedom to choose to live there. I like to think of those 100-mile-per-hour winds as the invisible hand of the free market. It's survival of the fittest. Only the strongest survive. And if we go around giving out free government handouts, these people are never going to learn how to lift themselves up, or the fact that Florida is a shitty state. It's socialism for the weak. I mean, these are people we're talking about, not corporations.
Fumes de Molly Paris. Oh. 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 Oh, man. Oh, man. Oh, this one. This one's better than any fragrance in my collection, for sure. Wow.
This time I had to use 10 pounds of garlic because 5 was just not lasting long.
I don't know what you're making, and I don't need to know what you're trying to make, but just know that you're doing the Lord's work.